Welcome back, guys, to JB's Toy Trunk for another overview/review. Today's review/overview is going to be on Masterverse, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia toyhunter, made by Mattel. And just like the box says, 30 points of articulation. Please be 6 or older to play with this thing. We've got some awesome artwork, like they always have on the Masterverse and MOTU packaging. Package is a little dinged up right there, but it doesn't matter because, you know, we are going to bust this two-headed awesome monster out. On the back, you could see also available, we have Evelyn, Frosta, Roboto, and Stratos. There's the bottom. And let's go ahead and bust these knuckleheads out and see what they're all about. So we remove the plastic in the plastic out of the cardboard plastic box, and right there you can see the figure, which I already am. I know I'm gonna love it. It's just like in the cartoons, split down the middle. It's got that nice sky teal Carolina blue and this kind of like a faded purple, like a reddish purple, with some good accent as far as in the scales of this figure. Let's see if we can get that up there. You can see the scales there, and then of course the good paint apps on the fangs and the eyes, the red eyes with the black outline, and then of course the accessories as far as the weapons and the two different fists. So let's go ahead and break these ties and see exactly what these guys are about. So there we are, guys. We have toyhunter out of the package, and I'm again already really liking the figure itself. The height, looks like it's a little bit taller than the other Masterverse figures. As far as, you know, the width, you can see it's kind of putting the two bodies together right here. I mean, that's exactly what the figure is. So it's proportionate. It's not like it's a regular figure with two heads kind of split out. So you can see right here, but we'll get to the figure here in a second. First, they had the shield. They were in package with the shield on. Shield has a nice orange plasticky, that's a good word. The shield has a nice orange and plastic look to it. I don't think that's painted. I think that's molded out of that plastic. And then the same thing for the actual straps here, the brown straps. Then here you have the hatchet, or the axe, looks like two-headed dragons on each side. Just molded plastic, and looks like the handle is painted as far as where, no, let's say it was leather wrapped around that axe. That looks pretty good. This, I wish they would have done a little bit more weathering in detail too. But again, looking at price point, I think, you know, it's kind of like we're getting exactly what it's supposed to be. No paint at all on this gun right here. It's like out of a chrome and silver plastic molded out of there. Let's pull up both mace, or both weapons here, ball and spike. This is like almost like a blackberry color. If I'm going to say it's a shiny, glossy blackberry color. Let's get this thing to focus. And again, no paint here. And this is a nice dark emerald green, or a dark green right here. And looks like it spins. I don't know if it comes out. Nope, looks like it's just kind of ported in there. Here are the hands. You have the left hand, and then you have the right hand. Let's go ahead and really start looking at this action figure. You have their armor. Looks like it can come off right here by the straps, and you could go ahead and put one of the weapons right here, and it actually swivels, which is actually unique and different. Right here on the right shoulder, got some more armor. Let's go ahead and check some of this articulation out. It's not molded on there. It actually will move, so that's a good thing. Upper bicep. double jointed elbows. No swivel at the forearm, but you have swivel at the wrist. The wrist will horizontally go in and out. And on the same on the left arm, upper bicep, double elbow. Nothing at the forearm, but you got something at the wrist, which is good. Let's see how far we could get these shoulders to go out. A little tough, a little sticky and a little tough. Not really too far out. Nothing higher than that. Upper diaphragm right here, but nothing at the waist. Oh yeah, we do have stuff at the waist, so that's good. So you have waist and diaphragm for some dynamic posing. Good detail on the belt. It's got that brown leather to it and the matching colors for each side, the blue and that purple. And there's the green, same as the mace there. And this actually matches there. Look at that. You could go out pretty far, bring it in. Let's go up. You could kick pretty well up. Back, same thing. And it's got double joints at the knees. And that's pretty good. That's very good articulation for a big guy like this. Both of them swivel at the thigh. Right leg, not as much. Boot, swivel right there. Pivot and rotating at the ankles. That's a little loose right here on the foot. So let's look at a little bit more of the detail of the leg. You could see the serrations, I guess you could say, of the leg. Pretty good detail work. Now again, could there have been a wash to make it stand out a little bit more? Yeah, but we're getting that little extra residue here on the calf. On the left leg, so you can see here probably when they were separating it from the actual mold that it wasn't shaved down or cut close enough, and you could probably X-Acto that or razor and shave that down. That should be no issue. So we have Toobad standing, looks like close to the 8-inch, maybe a little bit just over the 8-inch mark. Now compared to a Trapjaw and a She-Ra, these guys tower over them, which is actually the way it should be. Now when compared to She-Ra and a MOTU Origins Roboto, you can see the significant difference there. So after that last comparison, I want to compare them next to my favorite, Beastman. And I actually had Beastman in my top 10 of 2022. And they actually got Beastman by about a half-inch there, looks like. If you guys have a Beastman and are looking to get the Toobad, that's what it's going to look compared to. We got some beastly figures right out of the Masterverse right there. Before we talk about anything else, let's go ahead and talk real quick about the head articulation. You can see here the neck kind of curves up and in. So bringing his head to his right stops right there. It'll pivot in a little bit or tilt left, and of course tilt down just a touch. Good tilt up. And then as far as the rotation, it kind of stops there because the chin will hit the trap. And then of course it'll swivel this way. So that's pretty interesting right there. And then of course his head is a lot more free to move up and down. Yep. Look down, look up, swivel left and right. Not so much on tilt, but good rotation up and down this way. And again, look in his tilt down. Tilt up is good. It's just, it's kind of like when you kink your neck. So next time you kink your neck and you feel like it's like really sore, just think of this dude, right? Think of Toobad. That's your neck. That's what you're really doing. We got him up here. We got him dressed out with the axe and the shield, which is actually kind of hard for him to clamp onto. You would think that it would be easy just to have him kind of grip the shield, the handle, and the strap, but it's not sticking. So we're going to try to get that to work and get our final thoughts. So I almost forgot about the port right here for a weapon. It does swivel, and I just noticed, is that a face? The two eyes and the mouth? And trying to have him hold a weapon, it's really not, it was really tight to get on there. And I don't know if it's going to be better to have it on the handle or if it'll, okay, that's a lot better. But it does swivel, and there we go. The shield continues to not stay on. So with all that hard work with the shield, I said, you know what, let's go ahead and drop the shield. And what I was getting ready to say is, all I know is I remember from the cartoon these guys getting at it. And correct me if I'm wrong, they went at it a lot. So we're going to pretend they have their weapons in their hand and they're about to beat each other up. There you have it, guys. A quick overview and review of Tobad, Masterverse, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia. Awesome action figure, just over 8 inches tall. Has some weapons with it. Has the shield. We'll work on the shield, but I think I'm actually going to just pose it just like this. Interesting how they did the neck articulation for this guy to not be as articulated as him. But again, you can see with the design of the neck and his traps area, it's kind of just pushes him that way. But correct me if I'm wrong, these guys fought a lot though, right, in a cartoon, and that's kind of like what I always envision them, just together, always going at it, of course being bad, but of course have a inner struggle because they are connected right there at the chest. Very, very happy to grab this. I wish there was a little bit more detail as far as some paint, whether it's dry brushing or to just bring out even a little bit more detail, because you can see right there through the quads and his shoulders and his arms. Awesome looking. And then of course the scales all the way from the toes, from the foot, the claws, on the toes, the scales, all the way up the legs, through the arms, back to the neck and everything. Very, very, very awesome looking figure. Will I be getting more Masterverse figures? Yes. Will I be getting any more new ones? Time will tell. I know I need to get a Tila, and there's a few other ones, but when it comes to the Masterverse line, I just want to get the A-list and of course the awesome looking figures that'll be standing out on the shelf. Thanks guys for hanging out with a quick overview and review of Tobad. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Please leave your comments. Are you picking him up? Are you skipping on him? Why, what do you think they should have done differently or better from what you can tell? What other figures from the Masterverse line are you going to be picking up? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you like. But one thing I need you guys to always do is always enjoy the ride. You guys take care of yourself. Peace, you two. We'll see you later.